Good morning. I want to give you some instructions on what we're doing today in class. First, you should already have a clean sheet of paper out on your desk so that you can begin your DGP number 3 for this week. If you will go to Classroom, you can open up your, hang on just a sec, let me go there. If you will go to your Classroom stream, and you'll see all three things that we're going to be doing today. When you click on DGP3, you will see your handout for the week, which has your sentence. Today, you're going to be focusing on the day 1 activities, capitalization, punctuation, parts of speech, and then also you're going to go ahead and do day 2. This is where we're going to skip 3 lines, write the sentence again, using the correct capitalization and punctuation. And this time you're going to divide the sentence in half. Remember, you're going to label the complete subject and the complete predicate. Also note that there are direct objects in this week's sentence. There's more than one. Hint, hint. There's a transitive or intransitive verb. Mark that. There's a prepositional phrase and an object of the preposition. And of course, as always, if you need resources, you can select any of these extensions. And then you'll go to lunch. And then after lunch, you're going to come back and take your vocabulary quiz, which is on a Google form located in Google Classroom. That will show up for you when you return from lunch. Remember, today we're not going to eat in the lunchroom. We're going to go get our lunch and bring it back and eat it in the room. After your vocabulary quiz, you're going to go back to Google Classroom and open up the assignment called February 12th, 1963. You're going to be using your writer's journal for this activity. So that means you're going to go to your drive and search for your writer's journal. Open it, scroll down to the cleanest area that you've just finished typing on, and you're going to type in, let me go back. You're going to type in here. Here's your title. February 12th, 1963 is going to be your title. Go ahead and put it in quotation marks today because it is the title of the poem that you're going to be going back to in the book. This was the first poem in part 1. And so we're going to be looking at that poem today, thinking about her process for writing it. And you want to think about, there's a lot of facts in this poem, and I want you to think about how did she go about writing the poem? How did she put it together? How did she know what to put? What did she choose to put in, right? What were the important things that she chose? What did she have to do in order to include these things? How did she know these things were going on when she was growing up? I want you to write about all of that in your writing journal. And what did she have to know in order to create this style of poem? After you do this, you're going to go in and compare your original poem, Where I'm From, to this poem, February 12th, 1963. So in order to do that, I want you to go back to your Where I'm From poem and look at what you wrote. And I want you to write down 3 things that are similar to your poem and their poem. And then what are 3 things that you put in your poem that are different from the February 12th, 1963 poem? Okay, so in your journal, you'll have 2 parts. Number 1 today will be writing about her process for writing that poem. And then number 2, you're going to write 3 similarities and 3 differences between your original Where I'm From poem and the poem February 12th, 1963. After you finish this, you are welcome to go back into your story and begin reading part 2 of Brown Girl Dreaming.